I didn't grow up playing golf. I've had no lessons. I've got no background in the sport. I run a business. I'm married. I've got 2 kids and I'm still recovering from a fully ruptured Achilles heel. But recently, something dangerous has happened. I picked up a golf club and much more dangerously, I absolutely loved it. And now I can't stop thinking about one thing. How far could I take this? As a mid-30s, injured, full beginner, could I break 30? Could I break 20? Could I break 10? What about 0? Welcome to my road to scratch. Now, setting a goal like this might sound like a midlife crisis, and maybe it is. My wife definitely thinks so. As what kind of sane guy has a no expense spared club fitting and buys a full sim before ever even playing around? But to me, it is something deeper. Scratch, or a handicap of 0, is one of the hardest things to achieve in amateur sport. Less than 1% of golfers ever make it there, and most of them started as kids. But me, I'm starting with no playing history other than some pitch and putt rounds or crazy golf on family holidays. Barely any knowledge of the rules and a bunch of injuries I've collected over the years from the different sports I've played. It's not exactly a great starting point, but I love big goals. Now, I might be stupid enough to set scratch as a goal, but I'm not stupid enough to attempt it alone. I knew that if I was to even stand a chance, I was going to need help. So I contacted one of the best coaches in the country, PGA Pro Neil Wayne, to see whether he would be up for the challenge. Neil, mate, how you doing?
How are you, pal? You okay?
Yeah, not bad. I've got a couple of crazy questions for you, and I'm genuinely interested in your honest answer. What I want to know is, somebody starting golf like I am in the mid-30s, is it possible to become a scratch golfer?
Yes, it is possible, definitely.
And how difficult is that?
Yeah, very. Yeah, that's the thing that golfers don't understand. It's not only from my aspect of coaching, custom fitting, using the right equipment, etc. It's everything else. It's the golfer needs to apply themselves. Golf's a game that needs application. It's not something you're going to be able to do once a week and get away with playing good golf. It won't happen. Hard work is definitely one of the key elements.
Okay, then. So what would you say that hard work would have to look like for somebody that wants to take it seriously to try and pull that off?
I would say 2 to 3 practice sessions a week, and maybe somewhat mixing that up with a little bit of on-course practice with 18 holes of golf a week. You don't want to be that golfer who's unbelievable on the practice ground or on the range and can't get around the golf course.
So if somebody gave that amount of commitment, how long would you say from like complete beginner to pulling it off?
Couple of years. I reckon if we get somebody brand new and they applied themselves and they had enough time in the week. It's people generally, golfers, amateur golfers, haven't got the time, have they, for 3, 4, 5 practice sessions a week, 18 holes. Generally, you get it's like they come and they've got busy lives, full-time jobs, etc., families, and they play once a week on a Saturday morning. But absolutely love it. But I think if you can apply yourself, I think it could be done 2 to 3 years, I would say.
And have you ever seen anybody do it?
That's... yeah, I'm saying, yeah, it's doable in 2 to 3 years. I've been involved in golf over 20 years now. I've never seen it done. No, I haven't. Well, no, I practiced hard. Let me get this right now. I was obsessed with it. Started by the age 10, 11, and I was scratched by the age of 15, and that was with some serious application. That was everyday practice. But I've not seen it done. But I've got a feeling you're up for the challenge, aren't you?
I'm definitely up for the challenge, mate. I'm curious of the people that you have seen apply themselves. Where have you seen it be reasonable to get to?
I would say I've had a few that have applied themselves quite well. Have come to me, say, 20, 25 handicap. Played once, twice a week, range session at least once a week, and they're now 5, 6, 7 handicap. So I have seen that done in a couple of years. That I can name a good few lads who I've coached over the years who've made like unbelievable progress, but then on their half, they've also dedicated themselves as well. So yeah, it is doable. I think you would have to go the extra mile because I feel like they put a lot of effort in. So to beat them, it is a lot. Do you know what I mean?
I suppose then the biggest question left is, are you up for the challenge of trying to help somebody do it?
Yeah, 100%. 100% I am. I love it. You know me, I'm obsessed with this game. I absolutely love helping people out. So, yeah, let's do it, mate.
I'm not under any illusion. I know how much time, effort, and sacrifice this is going to take. But I also know this, with where I am in life, and I'm proud of what I've achieved in the canine industry, but I need a new goal, and frankly, one that makes me uncomfortable. But before I can move forward and start my journey to achieving that goal, I need to know where I'm starting from. I need an official golfing handicap. Now, to get a handicap, you need to play 3 full rounds. So after a few lessons with Neil and getting my custom clubs fitted, it was time for the big day. And my first round was at Ashbourne Golf Course, which went pretty terribly. My second round was at Branston Golf Course over in Staffordshire, which went even worse. That's another ball in the lake. And my third round was at Bredsall Priory in Derby, where there was actually a few glimmers of hope. So that's 3 courses, 3 full rounds, and every single shot counted. Round 1, I shot 116. Round 2, I shot 122. And round 3, I shot 107, which means my official starting handicap is 36.9. That's the number I've got to chase down. That's where this journey begins. From here, every lesson, every swing, every mistake, every success, every drill, every up and every down, it all counts and it's all being documented. I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I can tell you that I am all in. And if you want to see if I can pull it off, subscribe and follow The Road to Scratch.